Willows was one of the worst performing schools in Wales. I'm very proud to say it's now one of the most improved schools and on a strong upward trajectory.
We are one of the best schools in Cardiff, there's no doubt about it.
Our philosophy at Willows High School is that every lesson should be a good lesson.
I'm Jack Meek and I'm head boy at Willows High School.
I'm Abby Smart and I'm head girl.
When I came into school in year 7, I was unconfident, a bit shy, but then once I did come to school and I got a bit older, I came out of my shell. And ever since then I haven't looked back.
And when I first came here, I was so shy. I didn't know who I was as a person, but as I've progressed through school, the relationships I've had with teachers and the relationships that I formed with friends, it really has made me realise who I am and who I've become, which is more confident and well-rounded person.
Willows is a school that's doing really well because actually it's got fantastic teachers that really believe in the children and go the extra mile to make sure that those children achieve beyond the progress that most other children do in school.
Willows is committed to making sure that every pupil that walks through its doors makes at least their expected progress, which has led to massive improvements in our GCSE results over the last 3 years. In 2011, we were at 14% level 2, including English and maths, and this year we increased that to 50%. So we've had a massive improvement over the 3 years, which means that more of our pupils are prepared for that next step in their lives to go on to college or to go on to the world of work. That 50% does mean that we are the highest performing school in the southern arc of Cardiff, and it also puts us as the top 25% of schools with similar circumstances to ours.
Here at Willows High School, performing arts is the specialism of the school. The head teacher felt it was important to make performing arts a specialism because she wanted us to be out there in the primary schools showing exactly what we do.
We've done a number of projects in the primary schools over the last few years. One of those in particular we started off with was trying to introduce literacy through the medium of performing arts. And we did that by using green screen technology, which worked really well with the primaries. I went in with Gareth and we did lots of drama workshops and role play exercises, which then we developed into a play from their class reader and then put that in front of a green screen.
The kids here at Tredegarville, they're making computer games. They've designed them first on paper, they've written stories about their 3D worlds, and now they're using Kodu, which is a free software from Microsoft, to create their worlds on tablets. Okay, so these tablets, we've got 10 that we bring out for transition, and they're in groups, and as you can see they're creating their 3D worlds. And the part of this is they've created their worlds through planning first. They've written stories, so it's all about literacy, trying to improve that literacy. Once they've created their stories, they've designed their worlds, they actually do it in real then. And the thing is that Xbox controller, as soon as they're given that Xbox controller, it's like a pen to them, they know exactly what they're doing. So that's what they're doing at home all the time. Why is it doing that?
Our children have really benefited from Willows coming in. They've done lots of transition work, especially with year 5. They've particularly benefited from the coding work they've been doing and all the equipment that they've brought in, things that we wouldn't be able to do as a primary school. They've been able to benefit from the expertise of the children as well as the teachers. And we've really found that they've made good progress with their coding and their drama, all the things that they've worked with in transition.
The linchpin of teaching and learning for us is effective professional development for our staff, and building capacity has been key. And it's about our outstanding teachers working with other teachers in the school to share good practice.
The relationships with teachers in this school is more like a friendship because rather than going to a teacher and be like, oh, I'm stuck on this, I'm stuck on that, you can go up to them and ask them more as a friend rather than a teacher. It's a really small school, so a lot of the teachers know you personally, especially the teachers that you're taught by. So you have a real sense of trust and you build up a really good relationship, but more of a friendship with the teachers.
We have a lot of children that come into the school that need a lot of support with things like their literacy and numeracy development, where they've got some skills missing. Willows is particularly good at tracking those pupils to identify the gaps and then give them precision teaching to enable them to catch up with other pupils.
Rhaid i person 1 rhoi hoffi mewn I brawddeg, you've got to put hoffi into a brawddeg, and then person 2, person 2, you need to respond with yours, okay? And so it's a mini conversation, sgwrs bach.
Dydw i ddim yn hoffi gyfardo a gydoriad achos mae'n sgwrs.
Rwy'n yn hoffi chwarae pêl-droed achos mae'n addefol.
Dydw i'n hoffi chwarae rygbi achos mae'n...
Am fy mani mae'n mynd i'r synchronised career.
For me, the most important and dynamic aspect of school leadership is being able to make a difference and impact in what happens in the classroom. And we've worked hard to build capacity of teaching staff at Willows High School. For me, it's about doing the basics brilliantly, and it's about ensuring that our staff have subject knowledge that is able to motivate, inspire and challenge the students, and that they have a raft of teaching and learning strategies at their fingertips. But as well, for me, it's about students having the opportunity to work independently and collaboratively with learning things and acquire new skills.
After Willows, I'm looking to go to St David's College, and hopefully after that progress to university. I think windows have really been opened to me by going through this school.
I agree. Without going to Willows High School, if I went to another school, I don't think I would progress as much as I did, and I don't think I'd have enough confidence in myself to say that I'd like to go to St David's College and hopefully on to university after that.
We are a school that wants to know every child that walks through the door. We want to know what their issues are, what they like, what their families are like, and get to know them as people as well as learners.
If you want your children to feel loved and feel like that they're confident, if you want to increase their confidence and make sure that they're going to be successful later on in life, send them to Willows High.
If you want your child to develop as an individual, Willows High School really is the place to send.